Hello, everybody. This is a Lamley preview. Auto World Premium Release 2 for 2022. Something you need to look at. There's usually an A and a B version. I have the A and the B version. They're just, when round 2 packed these up to send to me to showcase for you, they just put them in the same box. So we usually show these codes. There's the B, and that's B. This should say A, but I promise you the models inside are versions A and versions B. Just as a review, Auto World, for their standard releases, their premium releases, they do 6 models. They do 2 versions of each, an A version and a B version. And we are going to have a look at those today. This is Premium Release 2. We've already done Premium Release 1. So we are going to just open this up and have ourselves a look at what Auto World is putting out for Release 2. These can be found at your Walmarts. These can be found at Targets. Here in the United States. If you're elsewhere or you have a favorite hobby dealer, a lot of hobby dealers have those as well. Get these tissue paper out of here. And of course, you can be lucky and find an ultra red or an ultra raw. That we don't have those here in this. They always send me the standard releases, which is what I want to show you. So let's get to it. We're going to try and go through. I don't know what's new in this or what's not, but I've got some facing to the front, some facing to the back. So we're just going to, that's version B. This looks like it's version A. Let's do this. Oh, wow. These are awesome. So here we go. Version A of the 1976 Pontiac Firebird TA 50th Anniversary Edition. How great is that? In straight black, and this is a very recognizable look of this generation of Firebird. Black with the gold trim, gold rims, done stock, and of course the rising Firebird on the hood. This is tremendous. This casting's been around a while. You can see it's not, oh, and it says limited edition. Doesn't even have the numbers on it. I wonder if the others, they don't even put in the production. This is something new. We don't have a production number on this. Typically they do that. I wonder if that's just something they're changing for, I think Premium Release 1 had the production numbers, but these don't. So I'll have to figure out if that's something they're going to move forward, or maybe just with all of the strangeness of production, how it's been of late, trying to stay as accurate as possible might be kind of difficult. But there you go. This is a very, very cool model. Signature look for this Firebird. I think it's been released in hobby, but these premium releases that go to stores, I think this is the first time we're seeing it, but this is a great casting and a very, very cool version in version A. Version B of the 1976 Pontiac Firebird TA, not a 50th anniversary, but equally cool in cameo white with blue trim, which looks really nice on the hood. This is a super cool model. Limited edition as well. I wonder if all of them are going to say limited edition. That's interesting. Or maybe they're doing a very limited version of this particular release of Release 2. Something I'm going to have to find out now that I'm opening it up. There is the Firebird. We'll move these off to the side. And what should we go next? Let's get this. We've been doing this. We did the squares early on Release 1. Let's do them on Release 2 early as well. I think one of these upcoming mixes, we will not see a square body, which is interesting. But let's get to it. Yeah, also says limited edition. So something different here. Version A, 1987 Chevy Silverado R10 fleet side. We just keep going year by year with these square bodies. It was a lifted 86 step side in version or in premium release 1 for 22, and this is the 1987 in tan and bright red. Yeah, nothing. This isn't a new casting, so this is the same generation of the same grill and everything else. This is a nice, clean, straightforward stock version of the square body. What are they saying here? Marked the last year of the rounded line generation. However, the styling continued until 1991 on the Suburban Blazer and one-ton pickup. So this may be the final square, like in that 70s through 80s that they've been doing. This might be it. Arizona plates on this, which is kind of cool. I didn't see if they'd put any plate on. I can't even tell on the Firebird, but anyway, Arizona plates on that, which is fantastic. And then the second version in gray and poly black, the version B. Same model, same trim, different deco, of course, different color combination. 87 Silverado styling is relatively unchanged from the previous year. See, I act like I know what I'm talking about. I just read what they're saying on the side. Boy, that John, he sure knows all those details about these cars. No, Auto World is just a bunch of gearheads that work over there, and they love these kind of details, and I love that they share them in the models that they put out. I always think that's very cool. All right, let's move on. I'm just trying to look. Let's see what this thing is right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dodge Dart Swinger. Let's find its equivalent here. Is that this one? Yep, it is. All right, version A, 1971 Dodge Dart Swinger 340 Special in light gunmetal poly. Dodge Dart. See, again, this is where you love it. This is where you love looking at these cars. You start learning about them, not only just reading them, but just looking at it. You know that this is a stock version, something that has some relevancy and was released this way, and you can usually read the details. This one has Missouri plates. Got that Mopar stripe on the back, white interior, black dash, black steering wheel, colored rims to match the car. I love that Auto World does that. That's always when it's appropriate. So you've got this more like dog dish hub with the colored rims on this one, which looks really, really cool. And then if you go to and you can see that reflected in the art, and then you go to the version B and you see the wheels are different. This one is in Plum Crazy is the color. Obviously it is really, really nice blue or purple with the white stripes. Looks with a white stripe on the back. Got the cowl on the hood. There's probably versions, I'd have to go back and look in my collection. There's probably versions of this Dodge Dart that does not have the cowl. I could be wrong, but I think that's probably true. That's just how Auto World does it. That is the Dodge Dart. Let's see, what else do we want to go? We want to go, well, let's go modern. Let's go Mustang. Boom. And boom. I think this is a new casting, and it is. All right, let's start right now and say, no, this is not an ultra red chase. The reason I know that, because the art reflects what the car is, and there's a chance that there could be like red tires or something else on this. So this is the color of the car. Some people might mistake that as an ultra red chase. It is not. But let's go to version A of the 2020 Shelby GT500 carbon fiber track pack. New casting of a modern Mustang, and it is fabulous. Grabber Lime is the color, that Grabber name we've seen in Ford cars. Grabber Blue, here's Grabber Lime. Carbon fiber spoiler on the back. That mean grill on the front. Black rims, I think, that have been made for this particular casting, which looks really good. Black roof. I love that color. For these kind of cars, when you go with the lime green or bright orange, bright yellow, I think these are really cool colors for cars that are just supposed to stand out anyway. Might look weird on a, I don't know, Toyota Camry, but works really well on a Mustang like that. That's version A. Version B, in rapid red is the color. Track pack, same thing. Carbon fiber spoiler, black rims are the same. It comes in this red color with the white stripes to match. Love that. That Shelby look, right, of the stripes going from the front to the back, up and down. I think there's a Florida plate on these. I think that is, those are very cool. So that is the Mustang. All right, let's go back in time a little bit, and we'll finish off with the Corvette, but let's go to the Toyota Supra. Always a star in these sets. Toyota Supras have been very popular amongst at least the Lamley collectors. I know they've really liked these. So we have the 1986 Toyota Supra. This is the one that they've been doing. They either go spoiler or no spoiler. This one's in Royal Sapphire Pearl. Oh, that's quite the color, right? There were less than 1,000 units of the Toyota Supra sold in the U.S. in 1996, and I believe that this color was a really special color. You Supra folks might know, Supra specialists might know, that I think this was a very unique color. And very, very cool to see this in a stock version with the spoiler and everything else. You guys, as much as I was a real big fan of the Supra without the spoiler that they debuted with, but some of you have been like, no, put the spoiler on it. That's how we want it. That's cool. They've been putting it on there. I'm sure we're going to see other versions without the spoiler, but But that's a nice stock version in that royal sapphire pearl. I believe that is something. Yeah, you guys can leave comments, but I think that's the case. I just don't know the exact history of it, but I think that's a very desirable stock color. And then we put version B with it in deep jewel green pearl. Like they even give you the very basics. 4th generation Toyota Supra is called the A80. It spanned 93 to 98. I will admit, a few years ago, I'd have to go like, which one's the A80? Sometimes it seems like common knowledge, other times it doesn't. But there is the deep jewel green pearl Supra. Very, very nice. So I think that's the 4th time they've released the Supra, right, in this setting. All right, let's finish off with the wonderful C8 Corvette and that amazing version A. I like both of these, but check out the color combination on version A of the 2020 Chevy Corvette in Zeus bronze. I love the color. I love the rims. I love the fact that you can see that red engine popping out of the back window. Being so low to the ground, the Corvette has a suspension lift system. Up to 1,000 GPS locations can be saved so the car's nose automatically lifts when approaching. That's interesting. Didn't know that. Love this color. So for me, this is the star of the show in this particular mix, is this bronze Corvette. I don't know if I've seen this color combination on the road, but I tell you, I would ogle over it if I did. And clearly it is a stock version. That is just the best. I just love it. I really like their... Oh, what's the plate on this? Indiana. You're going to see a lot of Indiana plates on Auto World because that's where they're based. South Bend, I believe. And so that's good. And that's... So this one has a plate that says Zeus. Sometimes they do the plates exactly the same. This one says Blue C8 version B. Blue C8. Oh, they've really had some fun with this Corvette. I just love their Corvette. Love what they've, a lot of people have done the C8. I think Auto Worlds is my favorite. 2020 Chevy Corvette in Elkhart Lake Blue. Where's Elkhart Lake? And does it have this color blue? This one gets the center stripe on it, which is nice, and a nice like kind of little variation from the other one. They've done, I think they've done that twice where they've had one with stripes and one without. Oh, I just love their Corvette. Just love it. This, obviously, with the opening rear portion, is very cool as well. There you go. Premium Release 2 from Auto World. Raise your hand if you're a big fan. When I did Premium Release 1, I want to do a Cadillac feature. If there's a car here that you want to see me do a little history, I have a lot of Auto World. I have almost all, not exactly all, but most of the actual premium releases that were released in stores. Hobby, I don't have as many, but particular castings I do pursue, like the Ford GT40 and some of those others. I'd love to do a deep dive into Auto World. If there's some subjects that you guys would like to see, please leave them in the comments, because it's such a fun brand to collect. You guys tell me what you think. Thanks, everybody. Bye.